Do you consistently feel dizzy or sleepy all day? Or feel out of breath after light physical work? Maybe you notice your hands and feet are always cold and your skin is slightly pale or yellow looking. If you answered yes to any of the above questions, then there's a fair chance that you could be running low on hemoglobin. Running low on hemoglobin usually means you might have a condition called anemia. Now you must be wondering, what is it? Today we'll explore what it is, how you can increase your hemoglobin, and some easy, quick fix, fast hacks to sail through hemoglobin deficiency. Keep watching until the end and we'll answer all your questions. First up, what do we mean by hemoglobin deficiency? Hemoglobin is a protein in your red blood cells that's donned with the responsibility to supply oxygen throughout your body and transport the carbon dioxide back to your lungs. If hemoglobin declines below the normal requisite levels, which are approximately 13 to 18 grams per deciliter in men and 12 to 15 grams per deciliter in women, then the person is said to be anemic. Or to put it another way, anemia is a condition wherein there is a decrease in the production of red blood cells. Anemia is a fairly common disease that affects up to 1/3 of people across the globe. Most cases of anemia are incredibly mild and do not require much monitoring, except for the ones when anemia starts meddling with your regular lifestyle and acts as a roadblock to your daily activities. But why does hemoglobin deficiency occur? And what are the reasons behind it? Hemoglobin deficiency occurs when your body doesn't get adequate nutrition through your diet. So, when you fall short on consuming enough irons, folates, and vitamin B12, you also fall short on hemoglobin levels. Hemoglobin deficiency becomes common as you age. 1/3 of older adults have anemia due to nutritional deficiency. Also, it's much more prevalent in women of childbearing age because of periodic menstrual cycles and poor iron intake. Pregnancy also increases hemoglobin deficiency. Studies show that around 10% of women of reproductive age in the United States have anemia. Besides age and sex, race and ethnicity are crucial determinants of anemia. According to studies, the prevalence of anemia is much higher in African American people than it is in other ethnic groups. Intestinal disorders, chronic conditions like cancer, kidney failure, HIV/AIDS, blood diseases, and regular blood loss due to an ulcer can deplete your body's iron reserves quite fast and push it an edge forward to developing a hemoglobin deficiency. Frequent exposure to toxic substances like drugs and alcohol also contribute a fair share in using up our body's iron reserves. And yes, family history too can be blamed for a hemoglobin deficiency. If your family history boasts a long lineage of anemic disorders, then it's much more likely that you'll be an undisputed heir of the anemic misfortunes. Well, you might think, anemia seems to be a regular condition. I should probably just let it be. Let us burst this bubble of yours. Anemia is not as humble as it seems. If left untreated for a long time, it can have serious repercussions. What complications does it lead to? Potentially severe complications like heart attack, heart failure, peripheral nerve damage, a weakened immune system, depression, pregnancy complications like premature birth, and multi-organ failure culminating in death can be blamed for a prolonged hemoglobin deficiency. On average, 1% of red blood cells gets removed from circulation daily. Suppose the body cannot make up for lost red blood cells. In that case, it's also unable to maintain a regular oxygen supply to every part of the body, which is precisely why all these complications become severe. So, to maintain a balance, our body must ensure enough red blood cells to carry out the necessary functions. And this can only be facilitated by having a diet rich in iron, folic acid, vitamin B12, and vitamin C. So, to save yourself from falling into the vicious cycle of diseases and their severe complications, it's crucial to have a nutrient-rich diet. Now, you must be wondering what ingredients in food can shoot up your hemoglobin levels the fastest way possible. Well, we've simplified that for you. So let's hop on to the next segment where we'll discuss drinks that will boost your hemoglobin levels in 7 days. Some magical drinks that shoot up your hemoglobins are beetroot juice. Docked up with the richness of iron, folates, and vitamin C, beetroot works exceptionally well to promote red blood cell growth. Studies have also shown that beetroot shows anti-anemic solid potential. You can blend it with a juice or smoothie. Add a pinch of rock salt and some mint leaves to add flavor and consume it to boost your hemoglobin levels. Since it contains natural sugars, ensure that you do not add preservatives. But yes, you can add carrots to your smoothie if you like. Carrot goes best with beetroot juice. Green juice spinach smoothie. Drinks that contain green veggies are always brimming up with loads of nutrients. They're good sources of protein, fiber, mineral, and other nutrients. Likewise, spinach is a rich source of significant micronutrients such as iron, manganese, and zinc, and also contains vitamin A, E, C, K, folate, thiamine B1, pyroxidine B6, and riboflavin B2. Raspberries always act as a versatile option for tasty recipes, and owing their high iron content to 0.7 milligrams per 100 grams, they can also act as the perfect fit for our spinach smoothie. You can also add cashew butter to give your smoothie a creamy texture. This drink is not only beneficial in raising hemoglobin levels, but is also known to work magic in diabetes, cardiovascular problems, and other chronic disorders. So immediately grab a glass filled with spinach raspberry smoothie and keep all your problems at bay. Pea protein shakes. Unlike whey, pea protein powder is a rich source of iron. And guess what? It's pretty versatile too. You can experiment with it as much as you like. Put it alongside any iron-rich food option, make a smoothie blend, and enjoy the delicacy. Consider using it in a recipe that combines bananas, coconut milk, and peanut butter. Pea protein powder will act as a perfect fit. It'll boost the iron content of the smoothie and aid in providing a rich supply of fiber, potassium, and vitamin C. Flaxseed smoothie. 100 grams of flaxseed contain half a milligram of vitamin C and over 100 milligrams of folic acid. They also have appreciable amounts of phosphorus, zinc, and vitamin B complex. With the power to enhance the taste and texture of any recipe, flax seeds have proved to be an excellent choice for healthy recipes time and again. So, to give a relishing experience to your taste buds, add flaxseed to a blender, or some milk and a few drops of honey, blend it, and drink it fresh. Flax seeds have enormous health benefits. Not only do they help in increasing your hemoglobin, but they also strengthen your immune system, thus giving you an extra boost to your body's fighting spirit. Almond smoothie. If you're somebody who just forgets to eat dry fruits and their stalks remain unused for a long time, then this is your cue to use them now. Blend it up in an appealing smoothie and savor its taste. This would help you increase your red blood cell count because every 100 grams of almonds contain around 4 milligrams of iron, making it the perfect candidate for this job. Mulberry smoothie. Known for their rich iron and vitamin C, mulberries are a perfect option when you desperately want to shoot up your hemoglobin. Approximately 1 gram of mulberries contains 1.5 milligrams of vitamin C. Vitamin C helps in the absorption of all nutrients in the body, so high vitamin C would mean higher iron absorption in the body and more hemoglobin production. So, if you want to give some morning motivation to your body for hemoglobin production, start your day with a mulberry smoothie. And since we can't bear monotonous food consumption, how about some tasty experimentation? Combine your mulberry smoothie with milk, oats, banana, and chia seeds. Blend, 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 and there you are. Ready to bid a goodbye to dizziness and welcome the day with a boosted hemoglobin. All of these drinks are magic when it comes to increasing hemoglobin quickly, so bottoms up. Savor these freshly made delicacies. Try making these drinks at home and reap the most out of their health benefits. And if drinks aren't enough to reach your goals, you can always opt for some iron supplements. They're harmless and make up for nutrient deficiency in no time. Try this Mega Food Blood Builder iron supplement. It's well endowed with iron, vitamin B12, and folic acid and tremendously boosts your hemoglobin levels. And guess what? It shows an increase in iron levels without any symptoms of nausea or constipation, making it the perfect choice for your everyday supplement needs. Go ahead, try it and increase your red blood cells at a staggering rate. And if you really want to get an extra boost to your hemoglobin, then add exercise to your morning smoothie routine. Yeah, you heard that right. When you exercise, your body produces more hemoglobin to make up for the raised demand of oxygen. So, get yourself moving and go for a run. Want to learn more about healthy diets? Don't worry, we got you covered. Our channel has lots of facts and insights to share. So why don't you check out 16 healthy snacks for weight loss you'll want to eat every day, or top 14 healthy foods you should eat every day. Go ahead, click one, or better yet, watch both and learn more about healthy diets. What drinks from our list are you going to try? Let us know in the comments below.